Number 8. You're always about 30 seconds from dying. No pressure, but your body is in a constant, unrelenting game of don't die. Right now, as you sit there, snacking, scrolling, possibly overthinking this video, your body is doing an Olympic-level juggling act to keep you alive. Heart pumping, lungs inflating, brain firing off orders like a caffeine-fueled boss. And here's the spooky part. If any of that stops for even half a minute, you're done. Seriously, you're basically a 30-second candle in a hurricane. No oxygen for 30 seconds. Brain cells begin dying. Heart stops for 30 seconds. Your organs throw a tantrum. Blood flow halts. Well, hope you weren't using that consciousness. The only reason we don't live in a state of constant panic is because our body's automatic systems are really good at pretending they're not working overtime. But the truth is, you're never more than a tiny malfunction away from final shutdown. It's like living inside a plane that's always flying but held together with tape, adrenaline, and blind optimism. One tiny clot, stroke. One stray electrical signal, cardiac arrest. Forget to breathe for half a minute? The brain's like, okay then, guess we'll become soup now. And yet, here you are, somehow not dead. That's impressive. Basically, your body is a miracle with commitment issues. Number 7, your tongue can suffocate you. Let's talk about betrayal. Not from your friends, not from your ex. No, I'm talking about the hunk of muscle inside your own mouth. The one that helps you taste tacos, form words, and occasionally burn itself on pizza cheese. That thing? It can kill you. If you ever fall unconscious, like say from a concussion, a seizure, or fainting in a really dramatic Regency-era fashion, your tongue can slump backward and block your airway. Yep, your loyal little flavor flap can transform into a soft, wet cork in your throat, and you won't even be awake to fight it. This is why, in first aid, they tell you to put unconscious people in the recovery position, on their side, mouth down. Because otherwise your own tongue is up there like, I've decided we're done breathing now. Imagine going out not in a blaze of glory, but in a squishy, tongue-related mutiny. You survived all of life's chaos only to get taken out by a body part that literally helped you say the word lasagna. Betrayal never tasted so ironic. Number 6, you can be alive while technically dead. Let's play a game called Am I Dead Yet? Your heart stopped. You've stopped breathing. The monitors are flatlining. Technically, you're dead. But, plot twist, your brain might still be alive for minutes after. Yeah, welcome to the weird, uncomfortable world of conscious death. There have been reports and studies suggesting that some people remain mentally aware for up to 3 minutes after clinical death. That means you could be lying there, body shutting down, listening to the doctors pronounce you, while your brain is quietly screaming, hello? Still here? In fact, some cardiac arrest survivors have claimed they heard conversations, saw lights, or even watched themselves from outside their bodies during that window. The spooky cherry on top? Some of those details were confirmed by the medical staff afterward. Scientists think this is due to residual brain activity hanging on like a Wi-Fi signal in an elevator, fading fast, but still kinda there. Neurons don't just flip off like a switch, they flicker. And in that flicker you might feel everything, including your own death. So yeah, you might not know when you're dead, but you will know you're dying. Just a little light bedtime thought. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me. Number 5. Your stomach will digest you. You know what's fun? Self-destruction. And your stomach is an elite-level pro. Inside your gut is hydrochloric acid, the same stuff used to melt rust off metal or clean concrete. It's got a pH of 1.5 to 3.5, which is acid speak for don't mess with me. And yet, your body just stores it like a casual soup ingredient. This acid is strong enough to digest steak, chicken, vegetables, and yes, you. The only reason you're not being digested from the inside out is because your stomach has a layer of mucus thicker than a conspiracy theory subreddit. It protects your stomach lining from being obliterated. But here's the kicker. If that barrier fails, your stomach starts chewing through itself like a hangry raccoon. This leads to ulcers, which are basically open wounds inside your gut. And if it gets real bad, that acid can burn through your stomach wall completely, like it's breaking out of prison, from the inside. So yeah, you've got a bioweapon swirling around in your torso 24/7, and it's only one bad day away from turning you into soup. Your insides are secretly plotting against you. Cute, right? Number 4. You shed enough skin to make a whole human. You, my friend, are a walking dust factory. Every minute of every day, your body is flaking off microscopic bits of skin like a biological snow globe. In fact, you lose about 30,000 to 40,000 skin cells per minute. That's over 8 pounds a year, enough to fill a small pillow or build a very sad clone. Now here's the part that's really going to ruin your next cleaning day. Most of the dust in your house, it's you, or your roommates, or your pets, or that stranger who sat on your couch once in 2019. And your body? It's fine with this, because your skin is on a constant death and rebirth cycle, like a very itchy phoenix. By the time you finished watching this video, you've already left a tiny, invisible version of yourself in your chair. But it gets creepier. In forensic science, your skin trail is so unique that investigators can sometimes determine where you've been and how long you were there just from your shed skin cells. Your DNA is just floating around, landing on doorknobs and laptop keys like it owns the place. Congratulations. You are a biological glitter bomb and there's no way to turn it off. Number 3. Your eyeballs can pop out, kind of. Okay, hold on to your everything. There's a condition called globe luxation, which sounds like a bougie travel agency but is actually when your eyeballs temporarily leave your skull. Yes, your eyeballs. This freaky phenomenon happens when extreme pressure, like violent sneezing, intense trauma, or even forceful vomiting, dislodges your eyes from their sockets. They're still attached by muscles and optic nerves, thank you biology, so they don't roll across the floor cartoon style, but they do protrude. Some unlucky folks are born with shallow eye sockets or weak orbital muscles, which means their eyes can pop out from something as simple as coughing too hard. One woman reportedly sneezed and ended up looking like a living jump scare. The even weirder part, you can sometimes pop them back in yourself, like resetting a dislocated shoulder. Except, with your eyeballs. There are even videos, please don't look, of people who can voluntarily do this for fun. These people walk among us. They ride the bus. They attend PTA meetings. They are always one sneeze away from turning into a horror movie. Your skull is not as secure as you think. The meat orbs in your face are held in by optimism, apparently. Number 2, your hair keeps growing after death, sort of. This one sounds straight out of a bad campfire story. The creepy idea that your hair and nails keep growing after you die, like you're turning into a corpse werewolf or something. And it's partially true. When someone dies, the body begins to dehydrate and shrivel. The skin retracts and tightens, especially around the fingertips and scalp. This can make it look like the hair and nails are still growing, but really it's just the skin pulling back, revealing more of what was already there. In other words, it's not growth. It's the world's most disturbing optical illusion. But hey, if you've ever wanted to look slightly more fabulous in the afterlife, good news. You might just rock some exposed cuticles and a spooky 5 o'clock shadow at your open casket premiere. Also, there are rare, borderline myth-level anecdotes about bodies showing signs of actual biological activity after death, like twitching or tiny muscle spasms caused by lingering nerve impulses. So yes, even in death, your body continues doing deeply uncomfortable things. Imagine being a mortician, seeing a corpse wiggle a finger slightly, and just going, cool, 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 totally not haunted at all. Sleep tight. Number 1, you're full of corpses. Already will end on a fun one. You're already a graveyard, congrats. Inside your body, right now, are more dead cells than you can possibly imagine. Like a lot more. In fact, your body kills off about 50 billion cells every single day. That's like wiping out the entire population of Earth, 6 times a week. Why? Because your body's motto is, out with the old, in with the less dead. Apoptosis, the official term for programmed cell death, is how your body replaces damaged, broken, or just plain unhelpful cells. It's like a cellular version of quitting your job, ghosting your responsibilities, and letting a better version of you take over. Most of these little cellular corpses are absorbed, digested, or flushed out by your immune system like it's cleaning up a crime scene. But for a brief window, you are, biologically speaking, a walking cemetery. Your skin, your guts, your brain, every part of you is part zombie, constantly balancing between survival and self-destruction. You're not just alive, you're complicatedly alive, like a haunted mansion with really good lighting. So the next time you feel a little off, just remember, you're not broken. You're just rotating staff. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.